like my hand there. Okay, hello everybody. So yesterday, I said that during the live, I thought, how fun would it be to do a wine glass tonight, so I can show you guys just how versatile this product actually is. So let's get the first thing done. So we had our like and shares for the video. Melissa Spencer is our winner, and her prize is a small transfer, a packet of paste, and a little squeegee. So this is what you won, Melissa. So when you jump on here, give me a shout out, give me a hello, and then message me later and I'll get this over to you. So same thing again tonight. Give me a like and a share on this video and you'll be entered to win again. Okay, so earlier today I started to do one of the wine glasses just to try it out. So this is what I did. I did the cute chick on a wine glass to try first, just to see, because it's like a really big, it's a pretty big transfer. And so I wanted to see how it would fit on a wine glass. And so I did that on the one side, and I did the cute chick on the other. And then I thought that I wanted to glitter the bottom. And so I used this glitter. I'm gonna do a wine glass today. So I used this glitter to rim the bottom. And it's like, let me see how close I can get it. I don't know if you can see this. There's like, it's like really thick. So it's kind of like sticking off. See this like little piece up here? It's like sticking off. And so I gave it a couple layers. I think I might need another layer or two just to kind of finish it. I do like it. I just wish that I would have had maybe like a finer glitter, probably would have worked a little bit better, but it still works, and I still have my little chicken wine glass. And so this is finished, so I wanted to show you guys that too, that it's done. It won't come off now. I can wash this, and it's permanent. And so the one that I'm gonna do tonight is, I thought even more fun for Easter, so I have a little bunny, you know, because bunnies like to drink wine. And then I have this bunny, and so I thought maybe I could put them together on the wine glass. And then I have this little thing right next to it. So I think that will be cute. I was thinking of doing pink bunnies. I have some pink here. And then I could also do a white bunny. So I think that's what I'm doing. I'm doing one pink bunny and one white bunny. And then I'll do my saying here in gold right here. So that's the plan tonight. But I want to show you guys how to do this on glass, because there is a difference to it than on like wood or canvas or something like that. So I'm going to tilt it down like usual and get started. Actually, let's do this again. Okay, so how's that? Everybody can see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a towel. I forgot to, oh wait, no I didn't. I have a towel. So this is my towel that I've been using today to chalk. So it's kind of dirty. It's got some chalk paste and everything all over it. So what I like to do is I like to use a towel to lay my glass on to work on. And this keeps it from sliding around on the table and stuff like that. So this is what I'm gonna do. And now, so when I apply these transfers, I'm applying it to glass. So I'm gonna fuzz first, just because the glass is like a really smooth surface. And so if I don't fuzz it first, it could stretch it all out and stuff when I take it off. So I'm gonna put the bunny on here, and this is trickier than doing a regular sign because of the contour of the glass. So I do this very slowly, and I try to kind of start in the middle, and I work my way out to the edges. But I usually push down pretty hard. Here, you know what? Let me come a little bit closer. That might be better. So I push down on this pretty hard to make sure I don't get any bubbles in here. And so, like right here, I'm gonna have a wrinkle, but that's okay because it's not where there's a hole. So I want to go straight down here on the glass, and I'm gonna go out to the side, just where there's an opening. So anywhere that the bunny is actually exposed is where I want it to be pushed down. Everywhere else, see like here too, it's like wrinkled in between, and that's totally okay because I'm not putting any ink there. By the way too, we're also using ink for this class. So when you do glass like this, you use ink. Okay, so now I can see my bunny here. And it looks pretty good to me, like I got everything pushed down that I needed to. Oh, I feel like there's a little bubble right there. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna do this guy in pink. So, here's how you apply ink to glass. First, I need a squeegee. I guess that would be important. So here's my giant bag of squeegees. I'm going to use a smaller one, like this, just because I feel like I have a little bit better control with it. Okay, so what I do on here is I dip my squeegee in the ink just a little bit at a time because I want this to be very thin. The thinner the ink, the better on glass. And there's a reason for that too. After we finish this, see how I keep wiping it? I keep wiping it like this. And that's because it's smoothing it out. See how there's a bubble right here too? So what I do when there's a bubble is I just keep going back over top of it a couple times. That way I know that it got underneath the transfer onto my glass. But when I keep smoothing it like this, it's thinning it out. And that's what I need it to do. I need it to be really thin. So even after, so like we always say with chalk paste, work fast because it'll dry, right? And then we say, you know, you don't have to make it too terribly thin because you don't want it to dry. Now, ink is the complete opposite. Ink, you want it to be thin and you can take your time. It's not going to dry. I will say the white though, just like the paste for some reason, that white is pretty thick. And I have had that dry on me before I had a chance to take the transfer off. But I was taking a really long time. Okay, so I feel like I got the bunny covered here. So what I'm gonna do now again is I'm gonna do this again. I'm just gonna keep wiping it like this, just to get it really, really thin. And these spots where there's bubbles like this, even if it doesn't come out smooth, I can still touch it up with a paintbrush if I need to. Okay, so to me, this is really thin. So to take this transfer off, you want to kind of pull from the middle and not the edge. And I usually go pretty slow. That way it doesn't pull the ink up with it and smear. Okay, so this is perfect. So this is exactly what I wanted to show you too. So here on this, on the foot right here, you can see where it's a little smudged. There's two things that I can do. I can take a Q-tip and I can clean it off, or I can bake it like this, and after it's baked, I can, what is that? That's weird looking. Looks like the glass is broken. There's like a strip that goes around it. That's strange. I've never seen that before. I don't know. Can you see this right here? That's really weird. I've never seen that inside a wine glass before. There's like a strip that's almost different. But anyway, So I can put this in the oven like this, and then when it's done, I can take a Q-tip and just literally wipe it, and just that smudge will come off without removing the rest of my design. So it's pretty cool that, you know, that's just another option that you can do. You don't have to feel like you have to sit here and perfect it before you make it permanent. It'll still come off, which is really, really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my squeegee. All right, guys, so who's getting entered in the giveaway tonight? Who's gonna be my winner tomorrow? I need to know who I can get my prize ready for. All you gotta do is hit like and share. That is all. And then you could win either a pre-made sign or a transfer packet. Okay, so next I'm gonna do the aw yeah. And I kind of want to put it almost so that it's like close to this bunny. Like the bunny's thinking this before the bunny drinks some wine. So I'm gonna fuzz this real quick, even though this transfer has been around since day one. So this transfer has seen lots of fuzz. Okay, so now when I put this down, I need to be careful here. No, you can't share, Janice, sorry. I don't want to bump the foot because being that it's ink, it is going to take a little bit longer to dry. So what I'm going to do is, hold on. This transfer looks like it has paste on it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me though. Could just be me. So when I put this down, I need to make sure that I don't bump the ink that's on there already, or else it'll pull it right off. And I don't want to do that. Just checking out there what you guys were saying. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this saying just a little bit further off to the side here. Just like this. Actually, it's a little crooked. Let's go a little bit more like this. So there we go. Same thing. I'm going to kind of smooth it out as best as I can. And when I get down here, I'm not going to push on this because I don't want it to touch that. I mean, it's still going to obviously touch it a little bit, but I'm not going to give it pressure to stick. Okay, so there we go. And I gotta remember too when I'm rolling this glass not to roll it on that bunny. I tell you guys these things like I've done this before. Okay, let's get some gold on here. And I'm thinking the reason I picked gold for this saying, well, besides that I love gold, but I feel like I want to rim the bottom of this one too with some glitter. Oops, and I already have gold glitter. So I thought, hey, why not? Okay, so you can see here that there's like a lot of extra ink on this. So what I'm gonna do now is just give it another wipe. Just like before. The one cool thing with this too, this gold and I have a silver, they're both called shimmer, and they look almost like they're a glittery color too. And the silver, when you put it on a glass, it almost looks like etched glass. It's really cool. Okay. So this one, you can see how sticky this is. So sticky. Even after fuzzing. So if you don't believe that these things last, they definitely do. Okay. There we go. You can see the saying on here. So now to do the other side, I'm gonna have to leave it stood up just so that I don't accidentally lay it down and get all of my currant bunny smeared all over my towel. That would be horrible. Okay, let's get this ink out of the way. So the next bunny I'm gonna do is white. I'm gonna do it on that side. So I will try to hold it up as I'm doing it so that you can see. Let's fuzz this bunny. All right, so this bunny, I want it to kind of be a little closer to the words here. So I'm gonna put it here, I think. Yeah, right here. And this is a really big bunny. So this one might bubble on me too, but that's okay. All right, so here, I'll hold this like that. Okay, so far, so good. Let's get these ears, the little bunny ears. Here's where it gets really tricky at the bottom. When it curves, it really makes putting transfers on difficult. So I try to smooth them in every kind of way that might even cause a wrinkle here. As long as I can get it to stay though, that's all that matters. Because I can get this part down right there. And then I want to kind of get this foot to stay. I'm going to stick my transfer together. That might help it. Okay. So there's one foot. Oh, that's better. And even if I get a little bit underneath, it's okay because like I said, I can wipe that off, or I can even bake it like this and just take care of it after. Okay. I think that is everything. All right, so I'm gonna use some white, which I think I have another white in here. I hope I have another white in here. Here we go. Oh, it's not open. Well, is there any left in this one? Let's see how much is in here. I guess there's enough in there to do this. Hey, Michelle. Happy birthday! Did you have a good birthday? Do something fun? Make lots of crafts? All right, so down here, I'm just gonna be kind of careful because I feel like that part of the foot wasn't sticking very good. So I wanna go in this direction to keep it from going underneath the transfer. So I don't know if you can see the difference of how thick the white ink is versus like that pink that I just used. Oh, this is so cute. This will be the perfect wine glass on Easter. Okay. So let me get this off of here and let's give it a smooth over. What do you guys think? Are you gonna make yourself some Easter wine glasses now? Actually, what I want to do next is some Mother's Day wine glasses. That's what we need. All right, let's peel. Let's see our bunny. Okay, so here we go. There's my bunny. So I have a couple spots right here and right there that I can fix. And I just stuck my thumb in that other bunny. I knew I was gonna do that. But I don't think it messed it up at all. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use a Q-tip and just grab that one spot. Whoops, which I just had a Q-tip. What did I do with it? I will be right back. My poor lives. Never prepared. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I'm going to use a Q-tip here first to get this spot off. And this is dry. My Q-tip is dry. So this is one way of doing it with the regular Q-tip. Now another way is to break this in half like this. So now I have a smaller point. And then what I do, say for like a small area like this, I don't know if you can see that. It kind of takes it off in a smaller section. So this would be more for like a small little detailed area. Okay, there we go. A little spot right here on its butt. So this bunny itself comes with a 2-layer to where I could do like some pink dots on the foot if I wanted to. But I will tell you, my experience with glass is if you are going to do 2 layers, since like a canvas, you can blow dry it and put your next layer on. But on glass, this stuff takes a long time to dry. I mean, it really does. So I would recommend baking it first, making it permanent, and then doing your second layer and then baking it again. That's just my recommendation. Okay, so now I am going to set this in my oven. My oven is not on. I'm going to set it in the oven on the oven rack, and then I'm going to turn my oven on to 350. So as my oven heats up, so will the glass. I don't want to put this into a hot oven. I want to put this in first and then heat it all up. So then once I hear the preheat button go off, then I can start my timer, and I will give it 30 minutes. And then when my 30 minutes are up, I'm going to shut the oven off and then let it sit in the oven to cool. I don't want to pull it out of the oven. I just don't want to take any risks of it cracking. So once you do that, this is how it comes out, and it's completely permanent now. So I'll even take a wipe. I mean, it's permanent now. So you can wash this in your sink. This one would have to be hand washed because of the glitter. But if I didn't put the glitter on the bottom, I could throw this in my dishwasher and it would be perfectly fine. So that is it, guys. So that is the fun joys of ink, which I love the ink right here. You can use it on your clothes, you can use it on glass, you can use it on any material. You can use it on wood too, it just doesn't dry as fast. And so you definitely would want to use like a spray sealer on it. But that's it. So there is my fun little Easter wine glass. And then after it's done, I think I'm just going to put a nice little glitter rim at the bottom, just like this one. Only I'm probably going to do just gold. Now I have myself a wine glass on Easter. So remember, guys, give me a like, give me a share. And tomorrow night, I need to think of a project for tomorrow night, but I will announce my winner again tomorrow. And I have some exciting news. I convinced Cody to do a live with me. So on Saturday, we are going to test out Cody's crafting skills, and he is going to do a project with me here live. I don't know what time yet, because it's kind of like tomorrow starts the first day of break for my daughter, but obviously we still have to work. So Saturday we might want to sleep in a little before we do a live. So once I know for sure, I'll let you guys know. So I'm really excited about this. So thanks for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.